Good morning, everyone. Dr. Victoria Scribo here, speaking to you from the Seeds of Transformation Healing Center in Wareham, Massachusetts. Today is Friday, May 19th, and the moon is in Taurus. In fact, today we have a Taurus new moon. These are my peonies. This is how big they are and how open they are as I spend my last day for a week or so here in the garden. So we have a new moon in Taurus. This new moon is at 29 degrees of Taurus. There's a lot of Taurus in the sky. We just had Jupiter move into Taurus a couple of 2 days ago. And then make a square to Pluto. The sun and the moon is in Taurus. Mercury, which is now moving direct, is in Taurus. What else is in Taurus? The sun, moon, Mercury, Jupiter. I think that's it. That's a lot. That's a lot of Taurus. Here's some irises. The irises are popping up now. Getting more of those. So, this new moon is pretty powerful. It is trine Pluto. New moons are about new beginnings. Pluto is about change and transformation. Oh, Uranus is in Taurus too, lest I forget. Did I mention that? I'm mentioning it now. So it's a lot of Taurus energy, a lot of earthy, fixed energy. It's in Taurus that we come to understand what's important to us, what's essential in our lives. Sometimes Taurus is considered a simple sign because it's interested in simple things like food and clothing and shelter and security. It's a stabilizing force. It takes the energy of Aries, which is initiatory and experiential and wants to experience everything all at once. Everything all at once. What is that? What was that movie? I think it's like an Aries. I mean, it might be an Aries movie, actually. Everything all at once. And then we come to Taurus. And in Taurus, we decide what's most important, what we actually have the resources to do, and how resourceful we can be. So these are all themes that come up with the Taurus new moon. Here's some roses are starting to leaf out. That's Gretchen's rose. And Boo has a rose back here somewhere. And that right there is raspberries, which I'm trying to get, blackberries, which I'm trying to get Michael to pull out. He just hates to pull anything out, but those are going to take over. And we have them all over the yard, so we'll see. I'll put it on my list I'm leaving him a list of things I think need to get done while I'm gone. I'm not so sure how well he's going to do with the list, because he's pretty much, if he is a list maker, it's a list he's done, because, he's an Aries, so it has to be his idea. He does take suggestion on occasion, though. He's not completely... he's a practical guy. He's got Jupiter in Taurus, born in 65. So if you're born in 65, you're having, this is Jupiter, your Jupiter return year. Jupiter, of course, is going to be in Taurus for a year. Back to the Taurus new moon. Taurus is ruled by Venus, feminine energy. Venus is in Cancer right now. So Venus in Cancer cares about nurturing children, taking care of people, also a security-oriented sign. So there's a lot of security issues with this. But there's also the energy of family, right, and appreciation. So this new moon is an opportunity for us to start something new based on what is most important to us. Not only is this new moon trine Pluto, it's also sextile Neptune, which is very, very helpful. Very helpful. we also, of course, have this giant T-square in the sky with Pluto and Jupiter and Mars, which is still in Cancer but ready to move into Leo. And by tomorrow, Mars has moved into Leo and opposes Pluto by the end of the day. So this is a fraught time, a high tension time, but a time when big changes can happen, will happen, and chances of them being surprising are pretty good. So this here, if you're wondering what this is a Russian olive. It's actually very smelly, delicious, but it is sort of oh, it smells so good. It is like invasive, so you have to really keep it contained. It's really hard to get rid of once you have it in the yard, and there's quite a few things like that in this yard, but wouldn't necessarily try to get rid of everything. I would just try to keep it from taking over. And while I'm gone, Michael will be planting his garden. These here he has in trays. All those trays, that's all peas. Now we've had some pretty cold days. It's chilly this morning. We had that freeze warning yesterday. It did get down into the lower 40s the night before last. And last night, it feels like it probably got down in the upper 40s last night, but it is pretty chilly. But I'm going to miss my garden, and I can't complain because I'm going to Ireland. So yesterday, Michael and I, we have a peach tree here that was getting inundated by some of the other fauna and flora here. So flora, actually, not fauna. So we pulled that all out yesterday to give the peach tree some more light so we can have more peaches. All right, so what is the story, Morning Glories? The story is we are starting a new relationship with ourselves, with what's important to us, also with the earth. We can't Taurus is an earth sign, the earthiest of earth signs, actually, being fixed earth. And so we do have to look at our relationship to not just our resources and our resourcefulness, but our relationship to the planet that we live on, which our actions, we need to take into account how our actions affect the planet that we're all dependent upon for life. So really, this new moon in Taurus is a new relationship with life itself. So that being said, have yourself a wonderful day. Like and subscribe. I do have, I went to the phone store the other day, and I talked to the, the people who sell you the phone and all that stuff. But it seems like I can use my phone in Ireland, so I will be doing mostly phone stuff, most of these short videos, I think. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And I'm excited and a little bit nervous. Only just, to make sure I get there to the airport on time and I get on the plane. And I don't worry about flying. I worry about traveling. You know what I mean. All right, guys, have yourself a wonderful day. And I will see you again tomorrow at some point. I don't, I'll have to figure out the times with that, but I'll be around. The shorts will still be coming out, and have a wonderful day. And check out my Moon Shadows episode with Ona on the new moon. And I think that's it. All right, guys, take care. Much love. Namaste.